Hi, in this video, I want to show you how to draw a floor plan, that is the floor plan of a building before installing a fire alarm system. You need to have the floor plan so that it can make your work easier, so that while you are installing the smoke detectors and all the rest, you know what to do. So the first thing is you have to draw a floor plan. Like I have one here. I have one here on this side. This is the rough sketch that I've drawn, and then I'm just going to use Microsoft PowerPoint. I believe that's very easy for everybody to use. So you have Microsoft PowerPoint to use. This is Microsoft PowerPoint out here. Now the essence of having a good drawing, it gives you a hedge above all other clients that might want to take the same job that you have. So I'm just going to continue with it rather. So the first thing you're going to do is you either change this is a landscape view. You either change it to portrait or landscape. But looking at the diagram I have, what I want to do, it looks like a portrait, so I'm just going to change this. The first thing you do is you just use Ctrl A on the keyboard to select all, or you just drag and drop to select everything, then you just hit delete button, so it wipes off. Then the next thing is you go to the you go to design, and then you click page setup, and then you just change this to portrait and then click OK. So you see the screen, the page has changed to portrait. So the next thing you're doing is I'm going to show you how to draw lines so that you come straight to home, and then you select a shape. Sorry, something is missing here. All right. Oh, sorry, because my screen is not that full, that's why I didn't show this. Yes, so you select a shape. Like these are all the shapes you have to use. So you have this rectangle here, you just pick it and then you drag and you leave it this way. That is a rectangle. Then if you want to draw a circle, you select the circle, you click and hold, you don't release, then you drag and drop. Then any other shape, then you can see it has a fill in color. There's a color inside, like this circle. Let's say we don't want a color inside, or we want to change the color. You just come here to see shape fill, so you click on red, you see, or you just select whichever color, click shape fill, select whichever color you want to use. It changes, and if you don't want any color, you just click no fill. There is nothing there. If you click on this as well, the rectangle we drew initially, you can also do the same and then click no fill. You can click no fill and then nothing will be there. And then if you want to change this outline, the color of this outline, you see shape outline here, you just click on it and then you select whichever color you want, and as you can see, the color is changing already. So we just go straight to the main thing we want to do today, that is drawing this diagram. So just select everything like I explained to you before, click delete. Then the first thing we're going to draw is the outline, that is a rectangle. So you just pick rectangle, you drag it down. Now after dragging it down, then you start demarcating. Now we don't want the fill in color. You can reduce this if you want, the rectangle if you want. So you just move your cursor, make sure it's showing one line like this, not this cross, but this one line, so that you can drag and reduce it. Or you come to this angle to do this like this, just to be sure you get what you really need. Then the next thing is this fill. Let's remove it. So shape fill, usually the outline color is going to be black, but let's just finish pulling out the drawing so that we can just change all of them at once. So the next thing we do is you click a straight line, that is this straight line that we have here for this, so then you pull down, that's a straight line. Then you demarcate this this we have here, these two lines, select it, one, sorry, that's not straight. Okay, that's straight now, one, and then you pull the next one, two. So that's that for that drawing. Then we demarcate this, so we just pull this one out straight, pull this, and then you pull this, pull this. All right, so we draw this line, the idea behind this line is it has to match with this. Looking at this line has to be on the same, so we draw the same line again. Okay, that line might be too far. All right, so we have drawn the same line again. Then we now draw this line, so we do this. Sorry, that's not straight, still not straight. All right, this is straight. Then we take it up again. The idea is it has to be on the same straight line, so we'll go down here, and there we have it. Then we have this line, this line, and then there's another line. Then we have another line here. All right, so okay, we have this L-shaped line here, so we go from here to this end, and then we pull it again and come here. So we have that done, and that's all about the lines. That's all about the lines. So to change the outline to black, so you just do Ctrl A to select all of them, and then you click on the shape to be black, and there we go. Then the next thing, we start naming all these places the way it is. So to write fonts, you click on this A here. This is A, you click on it, and then you drop it there, then you type canteen. If you want to drag the whole thing, you let it show this cross. As if you want to drag the whole thing, you let it show this cross. Now if you make a mistake like this, it's just easy, just click Ctrl Z, it returns you back. That's to undo the mistake you did. And we have the canteen. Then the next thing is security room. You can do this, just type security room. Security room, you click enter, so that's it can be here or up here. All right, then the next thing is power. Now if you don't want to go through the stress of clicking here, you can just copy this, just copy is Ctrl C, or you right click, then you click copy here, then you come here, and then you click on paste. It will take it. Then you make sure you're showing this cross to drag the whole thing. Then you just edit the font to what you have there is power. That's the power. Then the next thing you have, okay, this is marketing area. Then you pick okay, so I have here marketing, so you type marketing, marketing area, right? Area, marketing area. The next thing is, okay, this exit, you pull here, you type exit, you just drag it up so that it can be perfect. Then the next one is, okay, customer service area. Click on it, my customer service. Customer service. Please make sure you're in front of your system as this tutor is going on, so that you can completely get you can completely get it the way it is. Now you can see this font is bigger. I mean, this is too big for the size. So now if you take note of this outline, it is showing dashes, but to make it that is to select all of them, just make sure this cross is showing, then click on the cross. Then you can come and reduce the font by clicking this, and then you have that, so that doesn't really disturb what we're doing. Then the next one is, okay, we have a banking hall here. When you come here, you click banking hall. Banking hall. Okay, banking hall. Now this is the banking hall. Now you might want to write it like this. If you want to type something like that, you just click on that alphabet, and then you just click this and you have it like that. So it's not really a big thing to achieve that. Now the next thing we have is okay, we have cash and teller. Then you type here cash and teller. Cash and teller. That's cash and teller. Cash and teller. Then the next one we have bulk room. Okay, bulk room. Bulk room. Then the next one funds transfer. All right. Then we put funds transfer. So the next thing we have is I think we've labeled everything. Alright, this main entrance, since we're not really putting anything there. So the next thing we put our smoke detectors in the areas where we find smoke detectors in this diagram. Okay, I have a picture. What you do is you just go online, download the picture of the smoke detector to make your work easier. So I have a picture of smoke detector somewhere. So I'm just going to come to this document here, and then okay, this is a smoke detector. So what I just do is you just drag and drop. This is smoke detector. Just drag and then drop it on the screen. All right, that's it. So what I'm just going to do is reduce the size. All right, okay, so I'm fixing this here. You could make it bigger if you want. Yeah, so I'll fix it here. So rather than going back to pick that, I just copy, and then I just paste. Remember, there are control keys on the keyboard. For me, using the keyboard is faster. So what I just do is Control V is paste. This I've already copied. Just keep pasting that way. Control V, paste. All right, Control V. It is already copied on the clipboard, so Control V. Just make sure it doesn't overlap with the line, because it still has that white background. Control V. Okay, there's one here. Control V. Just place it here, and another one in the two of them actually in bulk room. okay, two of them in the cash and teller area, one here, and then another one here. Then okay, the banking hall has 3 of them, so I have one here, I have another one here. So just keep doing Control V, everything would just keep following suit. Okay, this is actually in the wrong place. All right, then okay, funds transfer has 2 as well. Just keep doing Control V, Control V. All right, I think that's basically all the smoke detectors in the building. So with this we've been able to draw a fantastic diagram. So when you want to do a fire alarm installation, you already know when you want to do this kind of installation and you've already drawn your plan, it will be easier for you to just fix the smoke detectors where they are supposed to be fixed, and then to connect the smoke detectors together. When we go as we go further in this training, you know how cables are being connected to smoke detectors, how these smoke detectors connect to the fire alarm panel and all that. Now this is just a floor plan for only smoke detectors. You can also include your sounder, your fire panel. You can include all of them there. Like if I check here, I think I should have the picture of a sounder. Okay, this is a sounder I have here, so I can just drag and then drop it here as well, and then just reduce the size. And okay, let me assume, because there's no sounder in this diagram, so let me just assume, okay, I want to put the sounder around here. I want to put the sounder around here, that's where it stays. And then okay, let's say maybe I want to put the fire alarm panel. Now this is a fire alarm panel. Let's say I want to put the fire alarm panel here at the door. So you just make sure you do everything to make your work as neat as possible and as self-explanatory as possible. Then another thing we need to put the call point. Let me check. I hope I have there's a call point here. So this is a call point. So you do the same thing. The call point is always around where the bell is. Call point and bell they both come together. So that is basically all you need to know. You can see the smoke is covering this line, so you can just reduce this size to get it. So that's basically all there is. Now if you want to open another slide, you can do 2 slides. If you want to open another slide, just click new slide. That's if you have like 1-story building, 2-story building, you want to draw all the floors. You just make sure, okay, this is one zone, then the next floor is another zone. Now when you want to save something like this, I'm just going to hit delete to delete this slide because I don't need it. Now the next thing is to save. You just click on file and then click save, and then you give it the name you want to save it. As you can see, it's showing presentation 1, so I can do presentation 1 here and save it that way. Okay, there's something as presentation 1 already. Let me just name it as drawing, presentation drawing, just something. And then the next thing, you save it again as PDF so that it can be easily accessed. Just click on file, click save as, then change this to PDF and then save it. So this comes out a lot better than now. You can see it in PDF format and how smooth it is. So that brings us to the end of this training.